Once upon a time, in a sunny little town by the sea, there were two brothers named Sandro and Francesco. Sandro was 6 years old and Francesco was just 1 year old. Despite their age difference, they loved spending time together and exploring the world around them. Sandro was a big fan of Cristiano Ronaldo, the famous football player. He had posters of Ronaldo on his bedroom walls and dreamt of becoming a great football player one day. Sandro would often kick his little football around the house to try and imitate Ronaldo's amazing moves. He loved the thrill of playing football and the excitement it brought him. On the other hand, Francesco had a different passion. He adored toy cars and couldn't get enough of them. Francesco would giggle with joy as he pushed his toy cars across the floor, imagining himself driving on exciting adventures. He loved the different colors and shapes of toy cars, and they always brought a smile to his face. One sunny morning, their parents decided to take them to the beach. Sandro was thrilled because he could play football on the sandy shore, while Francesco was excited to bring along his favorite toy cars. They packed their beach towels, toys, and a delicious picnic and set off for a fun day by the sea. When they arrived at the beach, Sandro quickly ran towards the open space and began dribbling his football, pretending to be Cristiano Ronaldo. He kicked the football with all his might and shouted with joy as he ran across the sand. Francesco, however, was more interested in his toy cars. He sat on the beach towel making imaginary roads in the sand and driving his cars around. He giggled as he pushed them through the little hills and imagined himself racing against other cars. As the day went on, Sandro noticed that Francesco wasn't paying attention to his football skills. He felt a bit sad and thought that maybe his little brother didn't enjoy playing football as much as he did. Sandro walked over to Francesco and asked, "Don't you want to play football with me, Francesco?" Francesco looked up with a smile and replied, "I love watching you play football, Sandro, but I really enjoy playing with my toy cars too." Sandro realized that even though they had different interests, they could still have fun together. He smiled back at Francesco and said, "You're right, Francesco. We can play with our favorite things and enjoy the beach together." From that moment on, Sandro and Francesco found a way to combine their interests. Sandro created a mini football field in the sand, and Francesco lined up his toy cars as spectators. They took turns playing football and racing the cars. They laughed and cheered for each other, creating a world of imagination where football and toy cars could exist side by side. As the sun started to set, their parents called them back to pack up and head home. Sandro and Francesco collected their football and toy cars, feeling happy and content. They realized that even though they had different hobbies, their love for each other and their shared adventures brought them closer. That night, as they drifted off to sleep, Sandro dreamt of scoring goals like Ronaldo, while Francesco dreamt of driving toy cars on real roads. The two brothers knew that no matter what they loved, they would always support and cherish each other's dreams. And so their days continued, filled with football matches, toy car races, trips to the beach, and visits to beautiful gardens. Together, Sandro and Francesco learned that their differences made them stronger as brothers, and their love for each other made every day a wonderful adventure.